Chapter 7, Shades of Evil. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm the Nufferdog, and welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. On the last episode, we had a boss named Emil, and I forgot to make a joke about Chugga Conroy. Honestly, if I had a card saying that I'm a Let's Player, I should really just hand it in right now, or burn it or something. Okay, I'm kidding. But I am kind of surprised I didn't think of that. Anyway, okay, last time we made it across the border into Gallia, the jungle-filled country full of beastmen called Laguz, and these guys went back because Grail, Shinon, and Gatri wanted to create a diversion to ensure that the main group would be able to get safely into Gallia. But now they've gone back to look for everyone else and fallen into a bit of a trap. This mission can be a bit difficult. There's just you're sort of fighting in tight corridors, which can be handy because it reduces the number of enemies you have to fight at a time. There's also chests you can loot by stealing these guys' chest keys. After you kill them, you'll get the chest keys. Items in red, remember, will drop when you kill the guy. But there's just a lot of enemies, including ones that are pretty strong. Just some of these knights are pretty high level, level 10 knight, that's a force to be reckoned with. Luckily we've got, for instance, Boyd's hammer. And we're actually going to get a new unit pretty quickly in this mission. There's going to be someone coming in from this stairwell who we'll have to talk to with Ike. And this is, I think, the first instance of a... Well, I mean, we had Marcia there, but I don't know that really counts because we didn't recruit her at the moment. She ran off and will come back later. So I think this is really the first instance of a unit that we recruit by talking to them. So I guess I'll move Titania there so Soren's more protected so that this guy can't get to him. We're probably just going to have Boyd fight this guy. Actually, you know what? We're not going to, because that puts Boyd in a bit of danger. That puts him in the range of these two guys back here, and that's going to start drawing all the enemies from over here into this area. So we're actually, and we want to avoid splitting up the group too much in this, so we're actually going to have Boyd retreat a little bit, maybe stay in this guy's range so that he can still kill him, but retreat a little bit and move back up this hallway. Okay? So, conditions. Victory is rout enemy. That means kill all of them. So, we're gonna save and fight. Every time I finish off an episode and I'm doing the little things that I do on my computer between episodes, like check to make sure the audio is there, and the video rendered okay, it always reminds me just how weird this new widescreen TV makes this game look. All the characters look really wide in this game, and I don't realize how much they're being stretched out until I see it on the computer in a more square resolution. Anyway, I'm gonna move Titania, that's a decoration. I'll move her up here. This guy, I don't really want to put Soren in the range of a hand axe, even if he would be good for counterattacking something that's delivered at range. So this guy's movement range is 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that's his maximum attack range. He wouldn't be able to get to Riss, but, so I guess we can safely move Oscar here, and then put Boyd there, that'll work. And give him the steel axe, I suppose. I don't really... Aha! Here's our new character! This is Mia. Uh-oh, Dane Soldier's here, too. Now, where's that exit? What's that sound? Someone fighting? Take my advice. Level up Mia. Okay, you don't have to use Mia if you don't want to. If you don't like her, or you're finding that she's too hard to level up at the beginning, you're free not to use her. But last time I played through this game, in my practice run, right before starting this LP, Mia proved to be an amazing character. She can be quite difficult, however, to level up at the beginning of the game. Because she's a Myrmidon. She's the first Myrmidon we get, not the first sword user, because Ike obviously uses swords, but he's a unique class, so he doesn't count. So she's the first of the sort of normal sword-using class that we can get. And the typical thing that happens with Myrmidons, and also that happens often with female characters, and she's gonna come over and just talk to us right off the bat. Your name wouldn't happen to be Ike, would it? It is, but who are you? I'm Mia. I'm a mercenary, hired by Crimea to bolster the army's numbers. An army mercenary, huh? So what are you doing here? I got careless and was captured. They were about to send me to a prison camp when Grail saved me. You've seen my father? Where? Just a little bit north of here, not too far away, though. Really? So he's safe. Tell me, who exactly are you guys? We're the Grail mercenaries. As you can see, we're fighting against Dayan. Huh, you're taking on a whole Dayan battalion with these numbers? Nice, that settles it then. Settles what? This battle. I'm coming in on your side. You don't mind, do you? It's fine with me, but I don't know if you'll get paid just because I let you fight. We'll worry about the details later. Great, so that's all taken care of. What next, boss man? Mia. Mia is great. She doesn't start off with any particularly great weapons, just an iron sword and a slim sword. Slim swords kinda suck. They're very accurate, and they do have a slightly higher crit rate, and they're lighter, so you have a better chance to double hit if you're not that good at using the weapon yet, but they're just so weak that I find them difficult to use. Luckily, she's also got an iron sword. She's got a cool skill called Vantage that causes her to attack first, even if she's the one being attacked, so that's pretty handy. This guy's a javelin and this guy's a hand axe. Do I want Soren attacking someone who... that one actually works out pretty well. The guy's accuracy isn't that great, and only 6 damage anyway. Alright, so yeah, Mia has the problems that are associated with both low-level Myrmidons and a lot of female characters, which is that her strength starts out pretty low, so she's not doing that much damage right off the bat. So she does take a bit of leveling up if you want her to really be usable, and, you know, she's equally good with the iron sword here. I'm just gonna use that to help her, increase her sword skill faster. Yeah, she's not doing that much damage at the beginning of the game. I do find it very handy to give her an Armor Slayer, which is a sort of like a hammer. It's an item that's especially good against armored knights. Alright, Boyd's there. Yeah, that should work. But yeah, so Mia can be a bit difficult to level up at the beginning, and she's not alone in this regard. There's a lot of other characters, especially other female characters, that are like this. But if you level her up enough, she is really good, take my word for it. And Boyd got the chest key, so that means he can come up here and unlock that. Why not? We'll see how Ike will fare against this guy. Pretty well. Oh, right, he's already at low health because Mia attacked him. I guess we should technically be using the steel sword because it's heavier. Although, on the flip side, we don't want to waste condition. So maybe it would have been better to use the iron sword, actually. Because you've probably noticed a trend with these weapons. I don't know if I've really explained the condition on the right there. You can see that has 17 out of 35 uses left. Basically, the weaker the weapon, the more condition it has. So iron swords, you can use them for a very long time, 46 max condition. And other iron weapons, I think, have 45 or 46. And the Regal Sword is a unique weapon, but it has 40, which is pretty nice. But the Steel Sword only has 35, and if you go even more advanced, things like a Silver Sword would be the next step up. But that's actually, we won't really be using those till pretty late in the game. But you've got all these, like, weird little unique weapons, like Armor Slayers and Killing Edges that sort of fill in the gap. And those have less condition than the Steel Sword, typically. Why did I go off on that tangent? What was I explaining here? I don't even know. Okay, Oscar, we're gonna move him up here. Riss is gonna heal Boyd, I think. None of them are super desperate for healing, but they're a little low on health. Titania, I suppose we could put Titania on chest duty, but she wouldn't be able... She still has the Seraph robe. Go give that to Soren right now. There we go. And I don't know who we want to use the Asherah icon on. Luck isn't a stat I pay that much attention to, because, I mean, it's luck, you know? Oh, a thief just came in. Thieves are kind of interesting guys, because they're not actually affiliated with the Dayan army. They're just there to loot stuff. They're there for their own sake. And they will run around, and thieves have the ability to unlock chests and locked doors. So they will come in here and open these chests. And if you're not careful, and you let them get to the chests, they can sometimes walk off with the items in them. And the chests sometimes have really, really good items, so you don't want them to steal stuff. If they only steal one item, you can usually get it back by killing them, but if they steal multiple items, you'll only be able to get one of the items back if you kill them. So you gotta be careful with those guys. I'm gonna put Boyd here, because most of the enemies here are lance wielders, and the only guy he's in range of here is this one. So not too much danger there. These guys might start moving down, but I don't know, those guys might stay still. So, alright, Boyd's pretty safe there. Oh, he's also got the chest key. See, I don't want someone... Because we don't have places to store items, I don't want someone to, like, open up the chest and then not be able to store... Here, you take the paladin band. It's useless. And then not be able to store the item and have us have to give something away. So that kind of suck. Alright. Ike and Mia will be back here. Riss will heal Mia. So yeah, Mia is kind of the other sword wielder I will use throughout this game, other than Ike. Alright, we still got this guy to worry about. We'll just sit Titania here so we don't have to worry about Riss getting attacked or anything. Ah, I forgot to have Soren use the Seraph Robe. God dang it. Especially considering he needs healing, so it would be good to use it before we heal. Okay, guess that guy's just gonna suicide rush against Titania. These enemies really have a death wish sometimes. It's almost kind of distressing. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, HP, strength, and luck. Not the best level up, but it's something. But, I mean, she's a pre-promote. What's the point anyway? Alright. Okay, so, that guy's attacking Boyd. Ah, he missed the second time, but still, that worked out in our favor, generally speaking. Okay, so a couple of those guys are moving. Aha! Important plot stuff. Ha ha ha, found you at last. You provided more entertainment than I thought you would. Who are you? Me? I am General Petrine, and my arrival marks your doom. Lament your fortune, dear children, for all hope is lost. You will not leave this place alive. Petrine, of the Four Riders? Do you know her, Soren? She may be one of the 4 generals who are King Daeon's most trusted confidants. I don't know why I pronounced that in a French way. Confidants would probably have served just as well. She's said to wield a flame lance of terrible arcane might. Ha ha ha, you've heard of me? Why, I'm flattered. I'll try to make this easy on all of you. Give me the princess, and do it now. If I roast the girl along with you curs, I won't be able to present her head to his majesty. Sorry to tell you this, but the princess isn't here. She's been in Gallia for quite some time now. What nonsense is that? Do you expect me to believe you? There's no way mercenary scum like you could get past my troops, even though they've proven their incompetence time and time again. They say that blind arrogance sows the field of its own destruction. Something tells me they were talking about you. Who? Ah, these 3. That guy's pretty dead. Ike, what are you doing? There's 2 knights right there. What are you doing back here, you dumb pup? We got the princess safely into Gallia. When you didn't rejoin us, we decided to look for you. The mission wouldn't be complete until you returned. What am I to do with you? Still, you did well. Good work, Ike. Ha! Ignoring me proves you got more guts than common sense. Also the fact that he's surrounded by 2 knights. So you're the commander, eh? And I was waiting for some great hero. You're just another sellsword. Am I? Haha. You know, I think I'll keep you. His Majesty, well, let's just say he enjoys strongmen. Whoa, Petrine. Keep it PG-13 here. That means nothing. Keep it PG here. I mean, this game is rated E10 or T or something, I don't know. So the rumors of Mad King Ashnard's twisted games are true, are they? Shinon, what are these twisted games the boss is talking about? There's a rumor that King Daeon gathers strong men from around the continent and sets them to fight one another. Those who live, regardless of their birth, are given influential positions. Don't know if it's true, though. Oh, so that weird dame's got her eye on the boss now, does she? Shinon, Gatri, I'll distract the woman. You 2 grab Ike and the others and get out of here now. Got it. But, Commander, we can't leave you here on your own. Idiot, that woman's no threat to the Commander, alright? Come on, let's go. Move it! We'll regroup in Gallia. You'll not escape me, not you or your little friends. You're far too tasty a treat to pass up. You said your name was Petrine, is that right? Listen up. This place is nowhere near big enough. There's not enough room for a true contest between the 2 of us. I'm going elsewhere. You coming? Do you actually think I'm going to fall for such a simple ruse? You and I, we've got more power than the average person. We don't come across a chance like this too often. I'd like to flex my muscles without any distractions getting in the way. You? You really don't know how to sweet-talk a girl, don't you? Alright, I'm coming. Over here. Alright, men, I'm leaving you in charge here. Don't let even one of those Crimean vermin escape. Understood? I want them exterminated by the time I return. And the two of them run off to have a contest of strength. Ike, run back. There you go. We join up with Shinon and we get out of here. Come on, don't fall behind. I don't know why those knights didn't just grab Ike right there. They could have killed him. Come on. These guys are pathetic. I don't know what's with these morons. So anyway, we've got a new group of soldiers up here. We've got a high-level knight, some myrmidons. One of them has an armor slayer. Sadly, he doesn't drop it. We got a priest with a heal staff, and we've got the boss is a sage, which is an upgraded version of a mage named Balmer, and he drops a useless mage band if we kill him. I wish he dropped that L-fire. That's a higher level of fire magic. But also, we now have Shinono, shut up. We now have control over Shinon and Gatri. And we gotta get them into sort of a defensive position, because they are going to die if we leave them out in the open too much. They're strong, but they're only so strong. We don't want to just leave them to die out in the open, so it's generally a good idea to hold them up in this little room here. And they will probably take quite a lot of damage before your other guys get there to help them. And something is going on my computer. I hope this does not mess up my recording. Go away, Pastor Drum. Don't judge me. Okay, we killed that archer god, so we're close to being able to get them holed up in there, but it's still gonna take a little fighting. And he's now a level 2 sniper. I'm not gonna use the guy, but for the purposes of this mission, it's still handy. Alright, Boyd's here, Soren's here, and Oscar's here. Let's loot the chest before we do anything else. An armor slayer, well that's handy. I think we'll leave that to Mia. What's this guy's range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I'll be able to attack him if he gets there. If he gets there, though, that'll probably work. Mia, trade for the armor slayer. That could be handy. Doesn't really need another iron sword, but armor slayer could be nice. Sword band doesn't do anything for us. Boyd will kill this guy. Oops, actually I was thinking about switching to the iron axe to not waste condition, but whatever. There we go. And now we're going to have Soren. Oh, weapon level up, and he got a steel lance that he can't use, and he has a paladin band. Alright, that traded off of Oscar. So his axe skill is now C. I don't think I even went over these skills before. So Tempest is pretty self-explanatory. I've already gone over the biorhythm here. It's not a major game mechanic, but it can give you little boosts or debuffs. So Tempest just doubles the effects of that. So he's more extremely affected. If it's low, he's gonna suffer, but if it's high, he'll be really incredibly awesome. Use the Seraph Robe on Soren. So Soren needs healing more than Ike does. He already did, but the Seraph Robe gives him extra HP to fill in there. And we'll just move Ike here. Since there's a lot of lance guys out there, we're not gonna, Could trade him the poleaxe. Still got that steel lance there. Let's do that. And then he'll trade off the steel lance to someone else. Titania. We could have her split off and move around and come up here, but I don't want her to get a ton of EXP. She could be useful, though, as a distraction to draw guys away from Shinon and Gatri, so I'm going to do that anyway, and then just kind of move her back and try not to get her in too many fights. Hopefully Shinon will be able to dodge decently well here. I don't even know that I'm pronouncing his name right, but pronunciation in this game is just kind of... I think that noise was an adequate descriptor of how I pronounce things in this game. Shinon, you're disappointing me. You're supposed to be better at dodging than this. Okay, whatever. I imagine some of the soldiers and knights from there are going to come up. And of course there's the stupid thief. Thieves are good at dodging, but... oh god, blocking the path and... yeah. He's going to throw the javelin, miss, and maybe Shinon will be able to kill him. Yeah, I would say so. Nice. Alright, so how do we want to progress from here? Oh, of course, we've got those knights to deal with as well. I think we'll want to move Shinon in here and keep Gatri more at the door. We could have him shoot the thief, but he wouldn't be able to kill the guy. I do kind of want that guy out of the way. He's not really much of a threat in combat, but he can fight. Oh, sweet, critical. Now we don't have to worry about the thief stealing stuff. And now, Shinon's in a little bit of danger from, say, this soldier. I don't think anyone else can get to him at the moment. We're gonna move Gatri just in here. Keep him equipped with the lance, unequip the useless nightband. And then these guys will only be able to hit him one at a time. Won't be in too much danger. Alright, so we kinda got a lot of guys crowding around here. First off, Soren's got wind. Probably be able to kill a knight, or do a lot of damage to one at least. Now here we see the Trinity of Magic in action. The fire guy has an advantage over Soren's wind, so Soren's not doing much damage, but the fire guy is just, I guess, such a sucky low-level mage that he's still not doing anything. Soren's level 6, this guy's level 5. Huh. I guess that guy is just really terrible. Huh. Weird. Oh, whatever. I think... how would Mia do with the Armor Slayer against this guy? Wouldn't be able to double hit, though. Oh, sounds like someone is coming down upstairs. Just a second. Yeah? I'm recording! Hi! Alright guys, sorry for that interruption. My brother just woke up, and I had to talk with him about some stuff. Anyway. I completely lost my train of thought. I don't know if I was saying anything beforehand, so Mia's at kind of low health, and we're going to have to move someone else out to protect her. I think Boyd could do that job pretty well. Or we've got Titania up here. We could bring her around behind and have her do that. That could actually be pretty handy. Not too opposed to using pre-promotes in a dangerous mission like this. But yeah, I have no idea if I was saying anything. Maybe when I rewatch this footage, I'll remember what it was, and then in a future episode, I'll be able to resume my train of thought. But I'm guessing I wasn't talking about anything too important. Alright. Easy to do stuff. If we put Boyd there to kill that guy, would we have enough guys to protect him? Put Oscar, Ike, and put Boyd... I mean, yeah, Soren. Yeah, I think that would work, actually. Okay, enough silly noises. And my cat just walked in the room and just walked out again. I don't know what's with that cat. He's a weird cat. I'm hearing all these strange noises upstairs, and I'm wondering if my brother is going somewhere or what. Anyway. Was I gonna put Oscar out? Let's see. Let's bring Ike down here and kill the mage. Wow, he can actually one-hit him. See, mages, especially lower level ones, have terrible physical defense, so that's pretty easy to do. That guy didn't drop anything, did he? Oh, hello, cat. My cat is back again. Wilbur, are you doing something? His name is Wilbur. HP, luck, and resistance went up. Not the best level up ever, but it's handy. I'm not really sure. Luck, I guess it affects your hit, your accuracy, and your critical rate. But, I don't know. That's such a bizarre stat to have in a game, you know? I mean, that just seems odd. I'm gonna equip him with the hammer in case this guy comes down to attack. And that's gonna happen, and that's gonna happen. This cat is sitting here like he wants to jump on the futon. I think he's about to interrupt my recording. Nope, he went away again. What a silly animal. Alright, so. Riss is going... Oh. Forgot I had movement range there. Riss is going to do that. I suppose I could split this chapter into two, but... Okay, stuff is happening. So Gatri is getting attacked, but I don't think he's in much danger anymore. No double hit, sadly. It sometimes surprises me, actually, how fast Gatri can be. Maybe it's just because he starts out at a high level or something, but... I'm always surprised by how much he double hits guys, because I figure, oh, he's Gatri, he's a heavily armored knight, he's always going to be super slow. But I don't know. His movement range is low, but compared to enemies that often tend to be rather slow, his speed stat's not too terrible. Ding! Okay, it actually did 1 damage. But see, Myrmidons tend to be kind of frail, so Titania just bops them on the head and they die. I think that is how things generally are supposed to go. Hit them on the head once, they die. How is this? Oh, I should have equipped him with the Regal Sword. Oh, but he was attacking that mage, that would explain it. Oh well, he still managed to do 5 damage per hit with the Steel Sword, so not too terrible. See, these guys weren't in that much danger after all. Okay, Boyd, are you going to be able to hit this guy with the hammer? Are you going to be able to hit this guy with the hammer? You better be able to hit this guy with the hammer. Well, that was basically the worst possible everything. I suppose it would have been worse if the enemy had been able to double hit Boyd or gotten a critical, but enemies rarely have any chance of getting a critical, actually. Shinon cannot shoot this guy because he can't shoot through walls, only around corners. I think Shinon's gonna kill this guard here. And Gatri is just gonna hold the top part of the top exit of the room. That ice is really loud, isn't it? So now he can open both of these, and his thingy thing, the bottom area of his item screen where all consumables and equipment are kept, the part that's not weapons, is full, so I think I'll have him trade off the archer band to Gatri before he starts opening up chests, or maybe I'll get other guys in there to open up chests for him. Bring, bring. Only HP up. I was expecting more from you, Gatri. More! Alright. There's actually not that many enemies left here, honestly. This guy can get to Gatri, which is a little bit of a danger, but this guy's pretty low level and weak. Also, he drops his fire if we kill him. That could be handy. Get a new spell for Soren, so he can cover 2 parts. Actually, that wind is really low on condition anyway, but he can cover 2 parts of the Trinity of Magic if we get that off the guy. Seeing as victory is rout, we're gonna have to kill him anyway, so I guess we probably will get it regardless. Ooh, unnecessary critical. Well, there you go, folks. This game's critical logic. Again, it's the Pokemon model. You always get them when you don't need them, and when you do, they don't come. Actually, I don't think this game is quite as bad as Pokemon in that regard, because later in the game you can use weapons that have a high crit rate, and you'll end up critting all the things. Especially with characters like Mia, actually, can be really cool. If you give her a decent sword, she can be awesome at critting things. That's a little dangerous. Maybe she'd be better off attacking this guy? Oh, he's only got 2 health left anyway. Why not? Sure, I mean, there's not really any danger. Wachoo! Guaranteed insta-kill. He literally didn't stand a chance. Literally. 100% accuracy. This game is a little bit cruel sometimes. So, we've reduced the number of guys up here. We could send Titania up there to help those guys. We'll wait and see who needs help, I guess. I can't get to any of those guys, so we could have him kill this guy with the Regal Sword. Actually, he would need a critical to kill the guy instantly, so... Ike? Necessary critical? Maybe? Yeah! Can't believe he actually did it. Ike does what I tell him to do. Amazing. And so it's rare. It's stuttering. Yeah. I don't know. What is this? I sound like a character from Birdemic. No, I sound like JonTron mocking a character from Birdemic. I don't know. I'm no actor, so whatever. I'm just an LPer. Just a lone, humble LPer. I don't even know. Okay, he would be able to double hit with a steel axe, so why not? Accuracy is not the greatest, but... What, are these guys like stereotypical martial artists? I don't even know what the noises that I make. So it looks like we're actually going to be able to clear out all the guys that are below the room where Shinon and Gatri are if we can kill the mage using Oscar, which will also result in us acquiring fire, and Oscar will be able to carry it. on, Blue Falcon. Oh, hey! He actually got a crit. Nice! Apparently, me quoting Captain Falcon causes Oscar to get more critical hits. Who'd have thunk it? And he got a fire, and we can move him up in here. So I guess Titania's not really necessary here anymore, and we can move her here so the guy can attack her if he wants. It's kind of up to him. Oh, there is an archer. Wow, I didn't even notice that guy. Oh well, he's not that dangerous. It's not like we had Riss out in the open or anything. 1 EXP. That you always get only 1 EXP if you do no damage in a given fight, regardless of whether or not you take damage or how much, or whether or not you actually got to hit. If you had an opportunity and you just missed, or you just were getting attacked at a range you couldn't handle, you always got exactly 1 EXP if you couldn't, if you didn't do any damage. Okay, so that guy is going to decide to attack Titania, probably a suicidal move. I don't know. He's a knight, so she probably won't be able to one-shot him, but we'll see. Okay, no. Did actually less damage per hit than I expected. Still, though, she's Titania. He didn't stand a chance. Alrighty. So we've kind of taken out most of the enemies here. Soren, you want to attack the archer? He would actually kind of take a lot of damage if the guy actually managed to hit, but he won't die, so it's worth a shot. Worth a shot. Well, I like the visual effects on the magic in this game. Is he the unit that starts out with Adept, Soren? The skill Adept? I believe he did. I believe I talked about Adept earlier, but I'm going to check because I forget. Yes, he does have Adept. So Adept potentially lets him triple hit guys, but that doesn't happen very often. But it also has a chance of letting him hit a guy twice in a row without them being able to attack, like he was attacking the archer, and he attacked once, and then the archer attacked, and then he got to attack again, which is what normally happens if you attack a guy and you can double hit. And you only get your 2 attacks in a row if you're the one being attacked, because then the enemy attacks first, and then you deliver your 2 attacks. But, so these guys, these are the boss's entourage again, so they're not going to move, regardless of what we do. So, Oscar, loot the chests. We got a special staff, Ward. What does that do? Strengthens a unit's magic resistance for a short while. Doesn't seem that great, but okay. We could take an item off him to the thingy? I don't know. Maybe we'll wait a turn before. I know. Okay, I know. I have it. I have it! It's brilliance! Brilliance! Actually, all his things are axes. See, I don't know what's in that last chest, and I don't want him to, take it and then not be able to, so he'll just take some random thing up there. I don't want him to, take the item and then have to discard something because his bag is full. So my cat is on my lap right now. I failed to mention that a few seconds ago when he first got on my lap, but I now have a cat on my lap. He's cute. Alright, I can't quite reach those guys, so we want to keep them out of their range. And Titania, we'll just park her there. Okay. Gatri, move out here, and Oscar, we will have you open the... What? Oh, right, Shinon had the chest key. Ha! But his items are full. We have to trade for a thing. We have to trade for a thing. Oh, talk. Huh, that's an option. Okay, that happened. Oh, we actually just can take the archer band, even though it's equipped. We don't have to make him unequip it first. Alright, chest. We got a miracle. Okay. Good thing we opened up this spot then. Miracle is a pretty decent skill. It has the potential to reduce a killing blow to half damage. So, like, say you have 5 HP left, and someone delivers an attack that does 6 damage. Miracle reduces it to half damage, which would be only 3, so you actually survive with 2 HP, even though it would have otherwise killed you. Stuff like that. So it's kind of situational, and ideally you want to avoid getting people in a situation where that is a risk, but it still can be handy if you get into an undesirable situation. Heal Titania. See, they're not in any danger from getting attacked by this guy, so I can just put Riss wherever as long as he's not directly in the attack range of these guys. So I just have Riss heal people every turn, even if they don't really need it, because EXP. Boyd, how would you fare against this guy? Not all that great, actually. You could do the same damage with greater accuracy like this. So that's actually more effective than using the weapon that gets bonus damage. That's kind of ironic. Whoop. Still got hurt. Gonna have to have Riss heal him. But, alright. Whoop. You know I'm running out of things to talk about when I'm just making a game sound effect. Okay, I'm kidding, but, have Mia kill this priest, because we don't want the boss healing. It's annoying when bosses can heal a lot of HP, and oftentimes they have a special skill or are standing on a special spot that allows them to heal, but, I don't think this guy is, but a guy with a heal staff right there can heal a ton of their HP at once, so that's pretty annoying. Definitely want to get rid of that guy. Now, of course, Mia's within the range of the boss, so hopefully she won't just get destroyed by his Hellfire. How would we do if we attacked him with someone like Ike? That's pretty decent, right? I'm not going to be able to kill him unless he gets a crit. I am vermin and I will see you burn to cinders. Okay, that was an interesting conversation. Good, he missed. This guy is pretty sadistic, I think. Alright. Yeah, something else. Okay. Oh, wait, we have Soren back here. I'd like Soren to... Yeah, Soren can't get any kills. Grr. Okay, I guess Shadow's doing it after all. Sure, use the steel bow, why not? And now oh! Lucky critical, okay. Completely unnecessary, as usual. Oh, my cat's being a meatloaf behind me. I often refer to my cat as a meatloaf, because... when he lays down, he looks and acts like a meatloaf. He moves about as much. Alright. Humph, you wretches, you're not worthy of General Katrine's attention. I will roast your bones and present them to her as a trophy. I've been waiting to get to read that line. Sadly, he does not drop his Hellfire. All he drops is a useless mage band that we could use to sell and get some money. But yeah, Oscar gets the XP, because that's nice. I wanted to give that to someone I actually plan on using. And that means that all the enemies are gone, and we managed to loot all the chests. So pretty successful run of this mission, if I do say so myself. Don't know why that merited an exaggerated British accent. I have to find my father. Where did he go? Oh, this is significant, I believe. Titania, is my father? Don't worry, Commander Grail's the better fighter. He'll be fine. Dog's breath. Who are you, man? You look like a common sellsword, but you fight like a demon. What's wrong? Ready to surrender? And admit defeat? Me? Don't be absurd. Here they are, over here. That's a lot of guys. Blast, enemy reinforcements. Father, let's get out of here. There are too many. Looks like I've got no choice. That's a lot of guys. Ha ha ha. So now the tide has turned, hasn't it? All troops, attack! Kill them! Kill them all! This is bad. Looks like our luck's run out. Father, you have to survive this, Ike. I'm not going to lose you. Not in this place. Are you ready? Yes, Commander. You've nowhere to run. Curse whatever gods you hold, for they have abandoned you. Roar? What was that? Beasts! Galleon beast soldiers! Run! We're going to be torn to shreds! Stand your ground, all of you. Don't panic. I will personally slaughter the first man to turn his back on the enemy. No! They all run anyway. Except for the guys behind Petrine. Pfft, worthless cowards, one and all. Beasts! Beasts! Attention, Daean soldiers, leave this place at once. If you do not comply immediately, you will face Gallia's full strength. Threaten me all you like, it's not going to frighten me off. If I leave, His Majesty will have me executed. I'd rather die here in battle with my honor intact. Ooh, who is this fellow? Withdraw, General Petrine, the Black Knight. As for your king, you have nothing to fear. I'll explain things to him. Take your men and go. Tsk, all troops, fall back. He's staring at you, isn't he, Father? Yeah, he is. Hey, are you planning on taking us all on by yourself? Father? Father, brother! Missed! Master Grail, my Lord Ike, I am pleased you are well. Princess Valencia, why did you return here? The princess came and requested Gallian aid for your mercenary company. That is what brings us here. Are you one of Gallia's subhumans? Subhuman? Ha! What arrogance it takes to coin such a name. You think yourselves the only ones worthy of the name humans, so we Laguz must be beneath you? And thus you call us subhuman. We are less than human to you, is that it? I'm sorry, I don't know any other name for you. If I have offended you, I apologize. What should I call you? Laguz? Would that be more appropriate? Huh? You show manners? How odd. I like that. Now, you are... who, exactly? My name is Ike. Ike of the Grail Mercenaries. I'm Ranulf, a warrior of Gallia. We did not know what to think when this group of Beorc came tramping through Gallian fields. Imagine our surprise to learn that one of them is Princess Valencia. Now that was a shock. 2 days ago, Daean proclaimed their conquest. We thought Crimea's royals had all been killed. Conquest? They've laid claim to Crimea? So that means Crimea must be... I also heard this news from my Lord Ranulf. After I fled the capital, my Lord Uncle Renning, I am all alone. This is why our king ordered extra patrols along the nation's border. It wasn't mere chance that brought my warriors here to offer you support. See. First of all, I must present Princess Valencia to the king. As for the rest of your men, I must get orders from my superiors. Until then, you may rest at an old castle inside Gallia. Sorry, but I cannot bring so large a group of foreigners to the palace without warning. I understand. Commander, that's not going to be a problem, is it? Commander? What was that? What's wrong? You're not paying attention. It's not like you. I was thinking about something. So, what's been decided? Princess Valencia is going on to the palace with Ranulf. We're going into Gallia and setting up camp at an old castle. Which way to the castle, Ranulf? I shall prepare a guide to take you. One of you, quickly! No, don't go to the trouble. If it's nearby, we can cross the river on the border and head west. It's Gabal Castle, right? You go on ahead. Get the princess to King Kynagus as fast as you can. Understood. What thoughtful guests you are, if you'll excuse me. Oh, and if it's not overly presumptuous, I'll have food delivered to you later. We'd appreciate it. The road has been hard, and we had little time to pack more than salted meat and hard biscuits. Then we shall provide. Princess Valencia, shall we leave? Farewell, everyone. Until later. I will see you soon, won't I? Take care. And that's not the end of the chapter. Ooh, this is happening. Father, Ike, what are you doing still awake? I couldn't sleep, so I was lying there staring outside, and I saw you leave the castle. Where are you going at this hour? It's nothing to do with you, boy. Go back inside and get to sleep. Will you stop treating me like a child? I'll do as I please, got it? You always were a stubborn pup. What say we take a walk and chat a bit? Yeah. Tell me, Ike, are you getting used to the ins and outs of the mercenary life? The way we approach combat? I'm definitely a better fighter. But I don't understand. Why would you put a recruit like me in charge? What is it with all the complaining? You have a problem with authority? Just give me a straight answer. I've only just started. I'm barely able to handle my own duties around here. I shouldn't be in charge of anyone. You can learn it all at once. It'll all fall into place as soon as you start to get some experience. It's just strange is all. A while ago, you never would have said or done anything like this. Is something wrong, Father? Why are you in such a rush? Ike, do you remember anything at all about your mother? What? Where did that come from? Just answer the question. Let's see. She was kind, I think. I don't really remember, and you've never said much about her either. Is that so? Father, what is it? We're done. Leave me and go back to the castle. What? Just like that? You heard me. That's a direct order. Return to the castle immediately. Fine. So what's going on with these two? Sorry. Gunk in my throat. There's nothing but ice left in there. Alright, so apparently Grail has some secrets he's not telling, and all will be revealed, except not quite all, in another CGI cutscene. Ooh. This is the main cutscene I remember in terms of the voice acting being bad.
Where are you?
But I don't know. Maybe Ike's voice actor just happens to be bad at making his character sound like he is distressed or running or out of breath or something. And he's that same Black Knight from earlier. I don't know, the voice actor isn't terrible. He does a good job later on. Anyway, this is exciting. And regardless of what you may say about the voice acting or the graphics in the rest of the game, you can't deny that these cutscenes are pretty darn well animated.
Here's this blade.
I don't need it. I'm Batman.
What are you doing?
I've been waiting for this for a long time. I would prefer it if you use your proper weapon, so that I might see you at your full strength. General Gawain, Rider of Dain.
That was my name. Once. But I threw it away. The only weapon I need is right here.
Do you want to die?
Your voice. I remember you. Think you can defeat me? The man who taught you how to fight? What a fool. Come on, boy. Come try me.
Is that all there is? No challenge? No resistance?
Father! Don't leave. Don't leave me! Father!
Unbelievable. Is this truly what has become of my teacher? Father! Father! Ike. Hold on. Now then, will you give me what I came for? I don't have it. I threw it away. Ha. You who knows better than any what it truly is, threw it away. Surely you can craft a more plausible lie. You're not even trying anymore. I'm done talking to you. So there's no way for me to get my answers, is that it? The dead keep their secrets, or so it is said. But you, however, you are not dead yet. I wonder, will watching your son's face grow pale, his eyes grow dim as his life bleeds away, and then your daughter, oh, the horrors I will visit upon her. Will that loosen your tongue, perhaps? I suppose we will simply have to see. What? No, Ike! That didn't go so well. Urgh. Ike, I won't check my hand again. Give me what I'm after. If you offer no more resistance, I will leave your child alive. Stop. You will not touch my son. What is this? The king of beasts? How bothersome. Do I retreat? Eh? You're not going anywhere. Tell me, is the son as stupid as the father? Ah! Father! Ike, stop. There's no way you can win. But, Ike! You will not continue? Then I will finish. So close. Now is not the time for me to deal with him. You get to keep your head today, boy. Blast. So willful, so arrogant. Of course, the one who made him that way was me. Father? Father, hold on! I can't do anything here. I've got to get you back to the castle. Ike. Father, you're awake. There's something I need to tell you. Tell me later. Right now, I'm getting you back to the castle. Forget about revenge. Leave that night alone. Stay away. What, father? Stay with the King of Gallia. Live here. Live in peace. Father, stop talking. You're wasting your strength. Please. I need you to take care of everything. The company. Mist. Wait, you mustn't say such things. It'll be light soon. You'll be fine. A little longer. Stay a little longer. And with that, the chapter is over. Alright guys, I'm the Nuffer Dog, and I will see you guys next time with more Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.